Nation of Fitin10, it is day one of the Fitin10 challenge. And for any of you who have done this challenge before, you know that before the challenge, or before you know it, I'll be saying it's day 70. This challenge goes by super fast. You might think that 10 weeks is a long time, and 10 weeks is a long time for a challenge, but it's really not. You will see that this will quickly fly by. Before you know it, we'll be at day 35, and then before you know it, I'll be saying it's the final day. It's day 70. So take advantage of each and every day. Just plan, prepare, and execute, okay? That's all you have to do, and you'll do really, really well, okay? Make sure you use a calendar, okay? So put all your workouts in the calendar, your cardio days, your workout days, okay, your resistance-based days, and of course the days where you're going to plan out your food, right? You gotta plan your food in advance. You cannot wing this challenge. Okay, made a mistake with your numbers. So this might happen a couple times. So usually I get an email from saying, you used it, that's interesting, you changed my name. Wow, I got some crazy numbers this week. Is there something that's changed? Chances are I probably made a mistake. So anyways, now it should be okay. If you think something's funky, let me know and I'll take a look, okay? All right, let's review the components, or the pillars of this challenge. I prefer to say pillars. The pillars of this challenge. You've got 3 weight training sessions to do per week. So if you're doing the online version, you've got the Zoom classes, right? So you've got 3 of, I think Martina has 16 per, no, not 16, 14 per week, okay? So you're gonna do 3 of those. Okay, I sent out the codes to everybody. If you didn't get them, please let me know. All right, so 3 of those for the online people. If you are doing the full version, we've got 23 classes per week. Soon to be 25, because we're going to put in 2 days on Sunday. You need to do 3 of those classes, okay? These classes are called Supervised Workout with Coach, okay? So you need to do 3 of those per week, okay? Cardio-wise, you've got 3 of these sessions to do per week. My advice, do 1 day of resistance training, do 1 day of cardio, 1 day of resistance training, 1 day of cardio, so on and so forth. Something like that, okay? It may not work out that way with the classes that we have in the gym. This is driving me crazy because people are messaging me, so I'm going to turn off my volume here. This may not work out, so you may have to do two in a row, like a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or maybe a Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or something like that. But once we put in that Sunday day, hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier for you, okay? Okay, so going back to 3 cardio workouts that you're going to do. For this week, you've got 7 intervals to do. So you're gonna do a 10-minute warm-up. You're gonna work up to that lower heart rate. You should get there in about a minute or 2. You're gonna maintain that for the 10 minutes. Then you're gonna do the intervals, right? So these are gonna be 20-second intervals with 40 seconds down. So every minute, so at minute 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17? Is that 7 or 8? I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. That will be your 7th interval, right? At this beginning of minute 16. So each of those minutes, 10 through 16, you're going to do 20 seconds of a higher intensity, right? To raise your heart rate up to that second heart rate that I sent you, that higher heart rate, okay? And then on your down phase, you can just go back to the intensity that you did in your warm-up, okay? The remainder of the 13 minutes, right? The 13 minutes to make up that half hour is just gonna be like you did in your warm-up, okay? That's all you do for your cardio. Your food, okay? You've got to try to space out those macronutrients throughout several meals, right? So I would suggest 3 to 4 meals per day, maybe 5 if you like. And just try to take your macros, so take your proteins, divide them into the amount of meals that you're gonna eat, same with your carbs, same with your fats, and then try to make this work with the different foods, okay? You've got a spectrum of foods to use, right? There is no limitation. Of course, I am going to recommend to you real, whole food. If you can pick it, pull it, kill it, or harvest it, okay? you can eat it, okay, essentially. That's not saying that all processed foods are bad. An example might be, quick oats. Quick oats are processed to some degree, right? Are they bad? No, I don't think so. So there are some of these processed foods which I think are totally fine. There are some crackers. I'm fine with white rice. There are some exceptions that I'm okay with. Technically, you can eat whatever you want, but we want to make sure we get nutrition, right? And if we're going to get nutrition, if we're going to get nutritionally dense food, then we need to eat real whole food. Also, with real whole food, we're talking about, for the most part, calorie-sparse foods, okay? With the exception of fats, because fats are pretty calorie-dense. Oils, for example, right? So, for the most part, these foods are very calorie-sparse, so they're going to be very filling, and you're going to feel like, I'm eating more than what I used to eat. But no, you're not. You're not, okay? You're not eating more. You're not. Trust me, you are not. You are eating less, but it just feels like you're eating more, okay? Because let's face it, how many Costco muffins could you eat? How many could you eat? I could eat a lot. I bet you I could eat, honestly, in a serving, maybe you can't do this. In a sitting, I could probably eat I don't know, maybe 8, okay? How many calories in a Costco muffin? Anybody know? Okay, well, obviously it varies on the muffin that you're having. But on average, they're around 700, 750 calories, okay? If I'm gonna eat 7 of those, what is that? That's like what? That's like 3,500 calories. There's 3,500 calories, right? To eat 8 of those muffins. But if you just have one, right? So look at your calories that you have, and you have one of those muffins, okay? That's probably for a lot of you, depending on your size, of course, anywhere from half to a third of your calories, right? This is why it's so easy to overconsume with these yummy, delectable, finely designed, okay, designed to be highly palatable and delicious foods that I don't want you eating, okay? Because this is where you're going to essentially get tricked, okay? And also those foods are very high in fat and carbohydrates, very low in protein, and I want you to try to get more protein in your diet, okay? How am I doing here? 7 minutes? Okay. I have this ring light behind me because it's supposed to make me look better, but it blinds me, so I can't really see the time on my phone. So, anyways. Oh, I got this shirt on. Why? Because it's my first video of the day, so I'm trying to dress up. I put on my dress coat, but it kind of looked weird. It looked like I was it's kind of tight on me, so it looked a bit weird. Anyways, I digress. It is day 1, and I wanted to give you something special. Normally, I do dress up for the presentation on day 1, and then the finale and stuff like that when we're doing the finale in person. But of course, I can't do that right now, unfortunately. Okay, back on topic here. So make sure you log all your food. Make sure you watch the portions. Make sure that they are accurate. If you are unsure, ask me. Do not shy away and just say, it's probably this, or it's probably that, or definitely don't do something like this. Like make a recipe and then enter just a name of that recipe in MyFitnessPal and then just choose it. And you're going to be like, well, I made a chicken sandwich, and I didn't know what was in it really macro-wise, so I just found a chicken sandwich in MyFitnessPal, and then I entered it in. Same thing, right? No, it's not, because you can have, not all chicken sandwiches are the same. Okay, so you need to be very, very careful about what you enter in. Okay, so do not wing this. Enter in everything specifically. Amounts, whether it's cooked, uncooked. Is it the same brand of what you purchased? Be very careful. Again, when we talk about the amounts, there's serving size, and then there are the amounts of serving sizes. So, for example, you may have a serving size of 1, and then sorry, that's not serving size. The amount of servings is 1. Then serving size is, let's say, 1 ounce, right? But maybe you're having 2 ounces or 3 ounces, so you need to change the servings to 2 or 3 or whatever it is, right? So just be very, very careful with this. All right, in MyFitnessPal. All right? Okay, so it's day 1. I understand you're going to make some mistakes. It's normal. It's okay. It's okay if you're making mistakes and you don't knowingly do it, but please don't knowingly make mistakes, right? Listen, I want you to help yourself, right? So you need to want to help yourself in order to, make progress in this, right? You got to want to help yourself. So, do your best. Make this challenge a priority. make it a priority. Put on good money. You put good money into this, make it a priority, okay? All right. How am I doing for time here? 10 minutes? Okay, we gotta run. I gotta run. It's been a long 4 days. I literally have worked seriously at least 16 hours every single day for 4 days straight, so I'm a little bit tired. Okay, I'm gonna try to read my screen here because this, you know what, I'm gonna turn down this thing here. It's blinding me. Okay, but I probably don't look as good now. Damn it. Okay, quote of the day. Okay, message of the day, I prefer to say. Message of the day, there's a message of the day every single day in every video, and the message of the day today is, I believe in you. I believe in you. Why do I believe in you? Because you have the capability to make all the right choices and then to execute on them, right? You, each and every one of you. You all have that ability. There's nothing standing between you and the decisions you make. You just have to make the right ones. So I believe you can do this. Now, whether you do or you don't, that's up to you, right? But I believe you can do it because it's very easy to do. You just have to make the right choices, okay? So I believe in you. You can be successful if you choose to be successful in this, all right? That's all I'm going to say. Positive energy, positive vibes, believe in yourself, and for the love of God, give some gratitude, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Day 1, and here we go. Talk to you soon, guys. See ya.